I'll request Colonel Yuvraj Malik, Director, National Book Trust, also representing Ministry of Education, to please address us all. Can we have a round of applause for him, please? Thank you so much.
Good evening, esteemed guests on the dais and wonderful audience and wonderful ambience. Lot to speak, a lot of people sitting have a lot of authority to speak on book, but I have some fundamental questions which I think I'll put it across so that the entire idea of books, the book reading culture and the love for books get, the right audience and the right voice. We just concluded one of the biggest book fair in the world, I will say, with the kind support of all the publishers, associations, a lot of stakeholders, writers, authors. We have our esteemed chairman of one of the top publishing association of the country, Mr. Mittal Sahab, Pranavji and all. I want to tell you one small thing. When we started with this book fair, people had a lot of appreciations and a lot of reservations that no COVID, no book fair for last 3 years, how it will come up, what will happen. But let me tell you, this is the first time I have seen the kind of synergy and collaboration among all the stakeholders I have received. This is phenomenal, and that is a clear indication that the book industry, the book publishing ecosystem is looking forward with a very positive outlook. Another important aspect in this book fair which we received is two things. This is the first time anywhere in the world, I'll repeat, this is the first time anywhere in the world a literary exercise was carried out where we launched 75 young authors below the age of 30 in a single click on one day in 22 Indian languages. It has never happened. And this exercise was done by doing a one-year process where we filtered 16,000 manuscripts in 23 languages. So that is the kind of landscape India has. We celebrate unity through diversity, not unity through uniformity. That is what the entire world has a narrative. So we have a narrative of celebrating our unity through diversity, and diversity of language and content is one of the most important things. Second thing which we tried out was G20 we are celebrating as presidency. There was a G20 pavilion where we put a lot of books from G20 nations. It was a wonderful experiment when we found that people were very interested to know what is happening in what part of the world. So these G20 nations put their books and there was a lot of interest. We realized that the content is the only thing that is global. Publishing can be local. Printing can be local. Publisher can be localized, but the content is global. If the content is good, it will prevail across the boundaries. Another important thing which I want to share with this ecosystem is, like we have month and Friday movie is there. Let's go. Then we have one restaurant outing also. When we have shopping outing also, sale season also. But I ask you a very fundamental question. When was the last time you took your kid, whatever age he is, and hold his hand and told him, let's go to the bookshop, let's not buy anything, let's go around that. Ask yourself, you say बच्चे नहीं पढ़ते हैं, reading habits कम हो रहा है. वो last time कब था जब अपने बच्चे का हाथ पकड़ के आप bookshop लेके गए कि चलो जो घूम के आओ, कुछ मत खरीदो. At the max, he will buy a book of 500 rupees or 600 rupees. The cost of one pizza is more than 685 rupees with a family. Because one book can change your life. One book can change your ideas. One book can change history also. In book fair, there was a wall, if somebody has noticed, wall of resilience. We put the books which were prohibited during India's freedom movement because they were game-changing books. They changed the narrative of the world. And the entire history of the world, if we realize, is known through only books. Is there a single person in this society who can say that there's no role of books in my life or in my success? Not a single one. Whether you are literate, degree holder, non-degree holder, but you will claim that book has played an integral part of your development and growth story. So the idea is, unless and until we accept them as a full and integral component of our life, growth and history, we will always be ill-equipped, ill-educated and half prepared for it. What we write today, we are doing a very sensitive business. We are in the most noble profession of the world because we are shaping minds. We are shaping generations who will lead this country and the world and the entire ecosystem. What kind of content we give them, that is a responsibility on us, and that's what we feel that we have to be very responsible in the books we publish and the content we float. Literature festival like this really congratulate the team for such a wonderfully curated event and wonderful. I have no words to say, wonderful ambience. But my idea is these events should go on and on. बिकॉज ये आज की बात नहीं है. हिंदुस्तान विश्व गुरु बड़ी इमारतों से नहीं था. हिंदुस्तान विश्व गुरु अपने कंटेंट के दम पे था, अपने एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशंस के दम पे था. हमारी जो नॉलेज सिस्टम है, इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम, जिसकी बात अब दुनिया फिर से कर रही है. योगा हमारे पास था, हमें कितने साल लगे बताने में. ऐसी बहुत सी चीज़ें हैं. हमें समय लगा अपनी बात को खुद को बताने में। अब हमारे पास वो लोग भी हैं, वो वॉइस भी है, वो प्लेटफॉर्म भी है जहाँ हम अपनी अच्छी चीज़ों को दुनिया तक लेके जाएं, बताएं हम हैं कौन। हमें विश्व गुरु या वर्ल्ड में अपनी लीडिंग करने के लिए किसी सर्टिफिकेट की ज़रूरत नहीं है। पीपल हैव एक्सेप्टेड हु वी आर. That is what this content has to do. And I've taken too much of time. I apologize. I was thinking what I will speak when I reach here. Just I penned down few lines. I just randomly wrote. They are not well prepared. किताबें हमारे ख्वाब, ख्याल और ख्वाहिशें बदल देती हैं। किताबें हमारे ख्वाब, ख्याल और ख्वाहिशें बदल देती हैं। आसमान को भेदने की सोच देती है। भीड़ में अकेला और अकेले में भीड़ का एहसास देती हैं। किताबें मुर्दों को जीने का और जिंदा को उड़ने का हौसला देती हैं। किताबें तन्हाई में सुकून और शोरगुल में मौन देती हैं। किताबें कैसी भी हो हमें सोच ज़रूर देती हैं। इतिहास में भूगोल और भूगोल में इतिहास खोज लेती हैं। किताबें कैसी भी हों हमें सोच ज़रूर देती हैं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद। थैंक यू।